I'm live. Yay. It's me. Ooh. All right, before we actually start, I'm gonna hit a restart on the emulator, so we can actually see how things start from the very beginning. But there is one thing I need to do first, which is change one of the macros for my Here we go. Yeah, yeah, boy. You already sound like you've lost your sanity. Ha ha. No, but let's see, global settings. I did. I tagged the stream roll. It's what is it? It's video enjoyers, right? I never actually saw it. I had to look to see what the stream roll thing was. I have to do a thing where here we go. I have to invert the right stick up, left, right, and down for this. So that should work. So, zoom. It did. Also, that is very loud. Jesus Christ. Bet you quiet the fuck on down. We don't need all that. Look, it is the beasts. Look, Crash Bandicoot's anus. Ah, look at his big fat dumper. Oh god, I hope he doesn't drown. Oh fuck, he died. Anyway. Alright, well with that, let's restart so we can catch this all from the very beginning, as God intended. This is like the third time I have had this on my channel. But what can I say? This is my favorite Crash game. I'm not gonna go so far as to say it's the only one I like, because I've always liked 3, even if now I think 2 is the better game. But I really, really wish the Twinsanity style got another game, or even just like a... Even if, like, Toys for Bob got to do a remake, you know? Look, he is doing the soy face. Hee hee. But yeah, I love this game, and I wish we got more of it. I've finished my Pepsi, so now let's start us a new game. So how's everyone doing on this fine Thursday night, huh? I didn't realize that I had a... I guess this was my old computer. Oh well. Oh, Russ. That's vaguely funny, I think. Look, the video file looks like shit because I've upscaled it too far. Do you think this was someone's awakening, if you know what I mean? Oh shit, good job, Cameron.
Where are you, big brother? There's something weird going on in the bay. Come see.
Haha, that's silly. That is not what Coco Bandicoot sounds like.
It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to protect you.
Duty?
You may summon me by breaking open these crates. Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
The only game I know that really had a smile setting was Little Big Planet. I remember that you could keep Sackboy would have like 3 like variants to his facial expression, so you could do a like a smile, or a slightly bigger smile, or a really big smile. God, I do not miss my high school, man. The bathrooms there were so bad. I know I've told this story on stream on like the channel before, but like I remember one time I went to the bathroom in my class, or my school rather, and like first off, like it was just like, excuse me, golly, it was like a literal pile of trash was in the only toilet with this like the only stall. A literal pile of trash topped with a perfectly pristine KFC chicken breast. No, I don't know why either. And I just looked at it, and first, God, it was like, the whole thing was like, filled to the brim with cigarettes. I'm like, okay, well, that's something. I'm glad I get to experience this. So I never peed. I never went to the bathroom in my high school. If I had to pee, I just held it. If I had to poop, I just held it. It was the worst. Fortunately, the community college had better bathrooms. I still don't like using public bathrooms very much for anything other than peeing. But, I had to do it a few times at the community college, and very fortunately, the bathroom situation was much better there. Yeah, I'm glad to see that, man, I set the camera controls as, I would expect to use them, and then my body's, like, now fully going on muscle memory and being like, oh, I have to turn it this way to make it go this way. So, that's fun. Muscle memory really does get you, doesn't it? Look at all these delightful fish. Oh, well, he's dead forever. Yeah, that was the other thing. Like, I don't know. I guess kids are just having fun, but like, I'm trying to shit, man. You have fun on someone else's expense. This feels like I should be able to get up here. Well, lives for me. I'm gonna say, this is the first time I've ever really tried going for 100%, so this is also gonna be me discovering many things about this game, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't really know how I handled high school, because I didn't really bother eating in high school either. Like, I never really bothered with breakfast, and I never went to lunch. Our high school had, like, this setup where, like, it wasn't just, like, a lunch period that you would go to. It was, everyone in the school would get off at the same time. And it was an hour, and you would free reign to the entire school. So most people just, like, walked around, but, like, school lunch was expensive and not very good, so I just never ate lunch. And I'm really not sure how I handled that, because, the idea of not having lunch now makes me feel uncomfortable. Come together, I don't know. Like, most people just kind of, like, stuck to their cliques, and, like, a clique would, like, kind of dominate, like, one section of the school. Like, we had, like, 4 main hallways in the school, and the weebs and freaks that I would hang out with, we all just kind of crowded in, like, the second hallway. And everyone else just kind of walked by there. God, he's so fucking hot. Ah, semen joke. You don't usually make those. Alright, I've got 3. I think I've gotten everything that I can get here. I think I just have to go a little further. Yeah. Okay. Well, I sure hope that didn't ruin that forever. Look, Ahegao. If I wander off screen, will that respawn? That bodes poorly. Maybe if I go a little further. This is by no means a speed run, kids, so lock in. We're not beating the whole game in one session like I did the last time I did this. I think it was like the second stream I ever did was I played Crash Twinsanity for, it was a donation stream because they just needed a little help getting money for, his computer. What the hell? Come, monkeys! No. Don't come, monkeys. Leave it in. Hold it. Hold it. They're throwing fruit at me. Ah, this looks right. Was that just for Wumpa? I was hoping that was for, a gem. Yeah, that's one thing that I wish more games did around this time. Because, like, I notice when I replay a lot of games I miss from around this time, like the Devil May Cry games, I always miss, subtitles. Games didn't quite get the hang of that yet. I think by the PS3 era, though, like, everything had subtitles. Oh yeah, that's just gone, huh? Though this game has a really weird soft lock. I bet if I go forward and trigger this next cutscene, it'll be fine. This game is Crash of the Tetons.
Follow me, Crash. Stay close and do what I do.
It's having so much fun. Nope, I think I'm just going to have to take my 9 lives and waste one of them. Oh yeah, you can't skip. Oh no, this is the next batch.
Crash, stay close and do what I do.
Ah, shit, no, there's 4 gems I was missing back there. Damn. How? Where the hell are 4 more gems? No. No. Sit still. Okay, well that worked. It just had to be close enough. Except I do think we come back here later. I think those might be the only ones that we can get for now. I have to hope, right? This game does have, like, some really weird softlock prevention in that if you come back to, like, a spot later, like, it doesn't trip a flag that says, like, oh, you beat this part of the game, you won't see these cutscenes again. If I, like, somehow managed to, like, clip back to this, the game, every game's flag would just, like, re-trigger and I would get to do all this again. Ugh. Excuse me, golly. Alright. Let me pull up a guide here. Just to make sure that I'm not missing something right off the bat. You dig? Fans are recreating Crash Twinsanity with all content. Neat. Keep that in mind. Yeah, this game apparently had, like, a lot going into it that just didn't make the cut. So it would be really interesting to, like, see everything that got left on the cutting room floor. Okay. I don't care about this crap. This is not a good walkthrough. What kind of walkthrough is that? It's like go forward, spin enemy. Where's the gems, friendo? Where's the gems? Is this the same guide? It's just on IGN instead? Yeah, this is the same guide. It's just on IGN instead. Uh, oh, a little bit of transphobia in that. That was fun. Jeepers. That is not a good walkthrough. Nothing about this is good. I should have looked this up before I, Okay, so yeah, there are sections that will come with more gems. Yeah, okay, so yeah. I've done everything that I can do here. So let me pull up the one for the next batch. Here, we'll go through Jungle Bungle. Okay, cool. So now we are back in the saddle. Let me get the Okay. The temperature started picking up again, so I've had to get the fan on a lot lately. Alright, here we go. I did get a new fan, like a whole new ceiling fan setup recently, so hopefully, when I get that set up, it shouldn't be as loud. Dude, I've been seeing so much AI-generated crap recently. Like, Mom was, like, watching something on YouTube earlier, and she was like, a YouTube short came up, and it was like, oh, celebrities that killed the runway, and it was just, like, an AI-generated video of, like, celebrities on a runway. And I don't know, man, it's just, like, you already know how I feel about AI in general, like, generative AI in general, but fuck. That one, like, something about the video ones just really chap my hide. I think it's just how bad they look, because, like...
It's easy! All too easy.
Like, objectively, like, yeah, like, these look like people, but, like, it was like, oh, like, it's gonna change the world, and it's always just people walking. I wonder if I can... There you go. You stay in there. It's okay, we can do it ourselves. You know, I think the visual humor in this game is unmatched. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I'm gonna have to walk all of these, huh? At least this one's not so bad. These ones have a nice long timer. Should see that it does it. Or I don't know, what was, like, I saw something the other day. Like some sort of AI-generated schlock. And it was like, oh yeah, no, that's what it was. It was like someone just like, oh yeah, real girls are over. Here's this cool AI-generated babe. And it was just like this, like, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was just nothing. It was just like someone with like proportions that clearly can't happen, and like her body looks like it was like full of pudding. And like I said, like she was just walking. Like that's all they do. They just walk, and it's like, oh, this is it. This is the real shit. I'm like, I guess. If that's like, is that what you want? Just like a morph, like, I mean, I get it. It's like slime girls, right? That's the same concept. It's because all it is just this jiggling massive thing that can't happen. That's it. I have to slide it and get it into there. This is what a lot of this one's gonna be. It's just me getting things just right. Why? Oh. It's almost like 2004. I got this game Christmas 2005. In fact, I had a friend who was, like, super into this game with me. Like, we had, like, fan fiction for this all the time. Yeah, but, it's not even, like a fun slime girl, you know? It's just, like... someone, like, almost like uncanny valley of just, like, someone who looks like they're melting, basically, is the best way I could put it. Like, someone who clearly looks like their body has no tension, and if you poked them, they would just, like, dissolve like a water balloon. Hey, I did it! Yeah, Evie, that's exactly what it's like. It's like, if you, like, if you turned around, this person slash slime girl would just, like, become, like, a cavernous maw that would absorb you in. I realize that's now starting to become something for Evie, but, you know. For people with normal fetishes. I think this might actually be the first time I've ever bothered getting this gem. Nice and easy. I do love when there's two of them. Oh, but the cool thing is, like, it's not just, Here, we go into options? No. Yes? Here we go. You see, we got the gems here? Okay, no. Oh, yeah, here we go. Blue gem extras. If you get, the gems and stuff... Like, here, like, you get an animation test... Or, like, another animation test. I think there's, like, the more you get later, like, you can rewatch old cutscenes. The purple gems give you, like, concept art. Red gems are, these look like storyboards. Stuff that never came to be, I guess. Hey, a Spyro trailer. I don't care. I think this game also came out alongside, like, Spyro: A Hero's Tale. I got both this and A Hero's Tale for Christmas. And I did not like A Hero's Tale. I think, the only time I ever really care about Spyro is just the PlayStation 1 trilogy. Alright, I did ping the server. Did that not show up for everyone? I thought I hit @video enjoyers for everyone. Yeah, because Jay... Yeah, Jay responded, and he's always the one that asks me to tag the role. I did ping the server, so... Apparently I don't have the role. Okay, well, everyone go get the role. Just I finally did it! Now everyone's gonna gaslight me! Well, I wouldn't call it gaslighting, it's just someone who, You did mention it earlier, but... Look at his war! I don't really know what I meant by that. Ah, violence. This is just like the war episodes of ER. Guy who's been watching a lot of ER. Oh, this reminds me of ER. Hello, Ace.
It's true. Blondes do have more fun.
Fucking love the writing in this game. Everyone's just so effortlessly funny. Well, I mean, I imagine a lot of effort went into making this game funny. But you know what I mean. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go for 100%, except for this particular gem. I thought Gaslight worked for that particular one. I thought a situation was true and people were trying to convince me that it wasn't. Does that not fit gaslighting? Though I suppose it would have to be malicious to be gaslighting, wouldn't it? Okay. Where's the next MFing thing? Oh, I almost missed a gem. Hey! Oh, that's a fun camera angle, isn't it? Ain't that a fun how do you do? That almost got me. I would have missed that. Goddamn, I'm glad I looked at the thing. Actually, so what does that put me at? Oh, I've got all the gems now. Lovely! I don't know, I'm in a bunch of servers, and it's like, this one, and this one, the church, and my friend's Discord server are the only ones that I actually keep alerts on. Like, anytime, like, there's like, precious few channels that I've muted either. It's like, Project Moon and JoJo. Yeah, but what if my grip on reality was tenuous at best?
The spikes broke my fall.
That's what I'm gonna do to all of you for daring to try to trick me. Beep. God, I eat like an anime girl at Costco earlier, and like someone looked at me when I did it. Like, I dropped something and I was like, ah! And like they looked at me weird.
Yeah, you. I've been doing this for 10 stinking years. Back and forward, and I'm sick of it. But I'm not gonna do it no more.
Hee. It really was a Germa squeak. Alright, you're right. Yeah, actually, you know what, Rush, you're right. That works. Up! This is... Alright, for all of my weebs in the chat, does this look like Chainsaw Man to you? Like, the facial structure and the teeth, like... This is Chainsaw Man. Whee! Oh. My sister! Look at her! I hope she's not trying to trick me or nothing.
Surprised to see me crash. Like the fleas in your fur, I keep coming back. 3 years I spent alone in the frozen Antarctic wastes. And I miss you. And so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite. And look, all
Guns.
your friends are here. You are so very popular. Let's start handing out the presents.
I didn't know who some of these guys were when I first played this game, because I never played Crash 1. I think if you touch him here, you take damage. Polar being an enemy is really funny.
This is from Tiny. This is from Dingodile. Ripperoo, you shouldn't have. Pinstripe, how thoughtful. Oh dear, 2 of the same. But don't worry, I get this. Here's 1 gift you can return.
How is announcing that you're going to have a counterattack a threat? I always got disappointed with this part because he stops making fun quips. Riveting. Just like goes through his weird head.
Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot.
I'm not gonna lie, this boss did kind of kick my ass a lot when I was but a young bab. I just kind of sucked at video games. This is why I like turn-based RPGs so much, because I'm like, oh, I don't have to time my shit. How did I die? This is not a fight that feels like I should be able to lose. Where did all the villains go? I thought this was my birthday party. Or the exact opposite. He's so angry. Look, we are having gay sex. This is how gay people have sex. I want to do the one where he spanks him. That one always got a giggle out of me. He just keeps slamming my face. No. You're choking him. Come on, do the gay. More choking. Oh god. His tongue's coming out, he likes it, he's smiling. I always like this one because the ball levels here are really fun to control. I always thought these were a lot more like, well, I always liked the ball levels in Wrath of Cortex too. But like, I don't know, these ones definitely feel significantly more involved. Ooh. I feel like I took that one too fast. Did I take that too far? No, there we go. Got a life! Oh, wow. Almost did a Germa yip. Alright, let's see. When you reach the second tunnel... Okay, so next one, the gem is down here. I like the way he yips. I don't know if these two can even be... Is Crash intelligent enough to consent? I don't think he is. Hold up. No. Alright, now we go right for the green gem. It's okay. I can do this. Okay. I mean, it is fun to take it, like, super fast. Like, speedruns for this part must be exhilarating. I mean, you know, as exhilarating as this could possibly be. I don't know. I don't think you need to, like, be intelligent to... Well, never mind. Let me not talk about... The ability for Crash Bandicoot's ability to consent. I don't think anyone needs that. No one's sexually attracted to Crash. He's not a very attractive design. Right? I'm... Like... Oh! I don't know, I've never seen a furry get excited for Crash, and I know many a furry, and I know many a furry who plays Crash Bandicoot. I'm not saying he's the antithesis, but, like, I'm saying that, I have never seen anyone be sexually attracted to Crash Bandicoot. See, Dingo Dial is one that I also don't find particularly attractive, but, like, everyone I know who's played Crash Bandicoot and is attracted to a character from Crash Bandicoot always goes to Dingodile. It's always Dingodile. 100% of the time. Oh, that's how you're supposed to get this. I am silly. Let me save the state, because I got a feeling I'm not gonna do this very... Yep! Oh, that's frightening. Aw, he's a bottom. I just imagine there's probably a lot of pictures of Crash, because, like, he was a very popular character. I think that the familiarity of the character also has an effect on how porned they are, you know? That's why there's so much Simpson stuff, you know? Like, I don't think anyone's really attracted to Marge Simpson, but... Boy, there sure are a lot of pictures of her. No! 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 I fizzity-yucked up! We have to go back and do the clear one. I don't know, I probably shouldn't say no one when, like, I just mean me. Oh, peace out, Ace. Oh, wow, I went high. Ace, I got so high! Wow, why am I jumping so high? Am I just hitting it at a weird angle? Ah! Undertale. I don't know what that means in this context. Whoa, the funny number. Well, hello, Space Boy. What a thing to hear. Oh, I am falling down. You're right. That is funny. You're funny, Epic. I'm lolling. Yes, no one I am aware of is attracted to Marge Simpson.
Well, a power crystal.
I think this is honestly one of the harder parts of the game. I'm gonna say that and then do it, like, either perfectly or, like, whiff it really bad here. Okay, I have whiffed it really bad. I now need to kite these guys. Hup! Well, it's because they take 2 hits, they have, like, an extended reach. And you have to, the only way to, like, get rid of those switches is to, do a move that takes a lot of commitment. Like, there is a lot of end lag on that attack. And as evidenced, it's not always the most accurate. See, I could at least see, like, people being attracted to Mario. Mario is, like, he's just normal enough. Hey, first try.
Yes, the crystal is mine.
Was he just going to pose like that forever?
Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy.
Look, now we're gay together. Boop. Haha, you have a concussion now forever. That never goes away. Oh, I don't get a mask when I'm with him. My big thing is, the people that are, like, really attracted to Bowser. That one's really weird to me for some reason.
show me over there. Trust me, we're pals, right?
I don't like that one. I'm surprised he is actually helping us here, but... I don't know what it... Like, nothing about Bowser strikes me as attractive. I'm not necessarily saying it's weird, I'm just saying I don't get it. Let me see if I can... I do it from up here, right? Oh, buddy, you got the gem. Oh my god. Animal murder. I guess I could see movie Bowser just because Jack Black is funny. But then I'm not really attracted to Bowser. If anyone in that movie like had the same amount of like care that went into the writing, I would probably be more interested in them. Not necessarily sexually, it was just like... You saw that, right? The game killed me for kink-shaming Bowser fans. Yeah, this game isn't necessarily always the best, but, I like it. That is going to be far from the last bit of chicanery we probably see during this, but, you know, I like it. I like my games with a little bit of jank, you know? I do like a very well done game, but sometimes I also just want my games to just fucking suck, you know? I play RuneScape. Or no, I got into a conversation earlier on Blue Sky today about, Dark Cloud had its anniversary, and I was just like, yeah, like, I never really liked the second one because it, like, smooths out all the rough edges that, like, I liked about the first game. I kind of liked, like, how the game kind of fought you a bit. So the real trick is, I like games that I played when I was young and liked them. Is that what it's going to come down to? I enjoy games that I... Well, I'm fucked. I don't know, like, a good game is good, objectively, but, like, games with a little bit of funk to them can be memorable. Like, my friend, we loved the ever-living hell out of Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury, and, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was supposed to be, like, the next, like, big, evolution in, like, the Legacy of Goku formula, and we were like, oh, no, well, we both kind of agreed, like, oh, it's maybe just a little too smooth, it's not what we're looking for. Tee. Alright, so, yeah, we got everything in that one. Cool, we are well on the way to 100%. Yeah, the flaws give it individuality. Or then, like, I'll play a game where, like, maybe it's probably got flaws, but then, like, I like it so much that when people are like, oh, this game is flawed, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, there's probably some, like... Yeah, people talk about how, like, the latter half of Dark Souls 1 is, like, crap, and I'm like, I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I see where some of the complaints are coming from, but if you didn't... If I hadn't read that other people didn't like that part, I probably would have just assumed that every part of this was beloved. Okay. Now we're back in the second bit of Insanity Isle. Let's see if we can get my, A sharp turn to the right leads you to a shortcut to Section 1. I think I just like bad games.
I was bursting in there. How are you fools? For the awesome might of evil twins.
Aren't you too adorable? Let me see. I might have some chalky treats here for you.
Chalky treats? Oh, oh. We've some good news and some bad. Bad news? We're going to destroy your precious islands. The good news? You're about to see it.
How tiresome.
Want to play mind games? Okay,
Wow.
let's play mind games. This is the part where you run away screaming. Go on, run! Catch you later, Brainiac!
Well, that wasn't very nice. If I saw my child playing this game, I would call him a loser and then kick him in the teeth really fucking hard. That's not true. I wouldn't do that at all. What I meant to say was, I would say you should play nicer games. Bimbo fight? Wow. I did it! I got a green gem! Well, this whole game has just been Cortex bimbofication, hasn't it? He was dressed up like... Well, I don't know. Just dress because you dress up as a girl doesn't mean you're bimbofied. Okay, was that the only gem? No. There it is. That was like a really funny thing. Have any of you guys like played Dragon Quest Builders 2? At least up to the end of the second. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey. Into the giant explosion! Thank you. Golly gee willikers. This will be really funny if any of you have played Builders 2. I should just stream Builders 2. I really fucking love Dragon Quest Builders 2. I think it's actually... It might be my favorite Dragon Quest game. And I'd love to go through it again. Okay, yeah. This is where we go from here. So yeah, one more gem, and that comes at the very end of this world, so... Onward we go. Okay, so no... Alright, so I won't bring up the joke, because no one will get it. All this is telling me is that I should stream Builders 2. Well, I remember me, Sages, and Kish streamed the multiplayer a bit, but ooh. I remember the first time we were gonna do that, I ended up canceling the stream that night because I got my, I left my wallet, like, my wallet slipped out of my pocket when I was gonna go get snacks before the stream, and by the time I noticed and got back, which was all of, like, 2 minutes, by the way, someone stole my wallet. And the only things that they found were, like, I got my, I think they gave me my, like, so, yeah. One of my neighbors just like, was, like, around there, and, like, he saw that, like, he walked by the trash can and saw my ID in there. So that's all I got back from it. I had, like, that's when I stopped carrying cash, because I had, like, $200 in my wallet at the time, and I sure did not have $200 in my wallet after that. Okay, this one is rough, so let's get it started. That was before the various transitions.
Have to help me, Crash. You heard them. They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. Living in harmony with Mother Nature, the noble boar, the humble bumblebee. Ah!
Well, that's silly. I actually really love these sections. I think they're very good. Because, like, you get far enough, and then they do these little waiting sections to keep it tense. Ooh, that one was close. Beans. Just over the first spike. Wait, did I already miss one? I don't know if I'd call that clear view, Mr. Walkthrough. Yeah, it's like all like kind of like classic cartoon slapstick. I could see how some people might find this kind of obnoxious, but I think it works really perfectly for Crash. What the hell? Oh. I think it's the first time I've actually beefed this section in a hot minute. It's called Dock Amuck. Like, Duck Amuck? You guys remember that? Remember that Looney Tunes bit? That classic episode? I think I remember, like, they made, like, a DS game based on it. Which, I don't even know, like, what that would entail. From what I understand, it was, like, kind of just, like, basically, like, a cutscene viewer almost. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend. It's like anime shenanigans in like the same way that like original anime was just clearly based on Western cartoons. Oh yeah. Peggy Hill. Yeah, I don't know. I'd play a Looney Tunes RPG. I think... I don't know. It depends on who's writing it, but I imagine that could be a lot of fun. It would need a really good writer. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I looked away from the screen for a single second to check if there was another gem, and I got. Say, if Toby Fox wrote a Looney Tunes RPG, I think it would fucking go. That would rock. The Cuphead artists, Tony Fox, Jesus. Toby Fox writing it. I think that would be the perfect game. Get someone who could do the perfect Mel Blanc impersonation. Fat shaming. I don't know if that's okay anymore. Oh yeah, this part sucks. I hate this part. I've never been good at this. I'm actually tearing through this faster than I thought I would. The search for 100%. Yeah, maybe it just turns out that, young comic wasn't good at video games. Perish the thought. Because all the jiggle physics go to the anime girls' butts and boobs. Like, where are the fat boys, you know? I think this dude's just having a good time. Yeah, this part fucking sucks. I have never been good at this crap. It's a stealth section, and it's, like, pretty tight. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna do it perfectly and make myself sound like a real scrub. yeah, James, you missed it earlier. I was talking about how I didn't quite understand the sexual appeal of Bowser. Not to make you the not to force the title of Bowser pornography expert upon you here, but you are the one who could best give me context here. I think the timing here is just, like, really tight. Alright, I can't be that much of a scrub, right? Like, I had trouble with this during the last, Okay, yeah, see, perfect. There we go. I don't know. I also haven't commissioned money on porn either. I mean, I don't know. I've bought, I have provided money to, let's say, erotica games on itch that I really enjoyed. And I don't cheap out on it either. I put a lot of time into Monster Girl Dreams, and I gave him like $30. My big thing is, like, all the artists that I want to commission, like, I understand why prices are high. I objectively think that they should be high. You were providing a service that I clearly wasn't going to provide for myself. But I also cannot quite, with my expenses, throwing triple digits for a picture of an anime person, I can't quite justify. But that was my monetary situation specifically. If you have the money, I think you should. I spent a lot of the stream talking about porn. We have other things we can talk about. Of course, I say that when I'm the one who brought back the NSFW conversation by bringing James's Bowser's into the thing. Alright, let's see if I can do this, right? Hey, first try! Let's see if I can actually get across the water. Okay, well. Alright, here we go. Huh! 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 Oh yeah! Peggy Hill! Listen, my dog's cheering me on. You can hear it from the other room. I think there's just a level of confidence that enters my gameplay when I know I have a save state. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not as worried about screwing up because the punishment isn't as intense, so I feel a lot more loose and freewheeling. I got cut in half in midair when I said that. I just need to kind of get back into the rhythm. I discovered, like, a rhythm with a lot of the things when I was younger here, so, I just kind of need to follow that instead of experimenting. You know, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Look at Cortex. He's always chasing the bag, as the kids say. No. I would hang out with Asgore. He's not really my type. I have very specific, like everyone knows, I'm bisexual, but, like, my taste in men is a lot more, I have a lot more of a distinct taste in men than women. It's, I guess, the best way I can put it. Deltarune Asgore and that flower shirt makes me insane. I don't know. Asgore's like too much of like a dad. If that makes sense. I don't know. I kind of daddy issued in the other way, where like instead of being attracted to like stereotypical dad bods, I'm just like, oh man, I wish you were my dad. It's not to say I had a bad dad. He was a perfectly adequate father. Oh, you... Yeah, the invincibility mask sucks here. Alright, now that I've gotten that all set up. Must jump across trapdoors on the roofs of huts. I don't know, I fucking love... and here I am, her ex-husband. I don't know, I'm getting to the point where I just see myself in the guy. It's just like a that level of, like, patheticness to it. That I'm just like, mood. That's not the direction I need to be in. Like, it feels like something like Toby went through. Right? No! I don't even know if I necessarily kin them, just because, like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know, I find him, like, it's more empathy rather than saying, like, oh, this guy's definitely me. Oh, this is gonna be real fucking tight, isn't it? Alright, that is an instant kill. I don't agree with that. God, this one's gonna suck. It does suck. Yay. Alright, that... Well, whatever, I took it. Do I get to keep it? Yes, I get to keep it. Okay. Like, I don't know, I've got to imagine that there's, like, gotta be something more than what we're seeing to, like, justify why Toriel's so, like, unhappy with Asgore. Because, like, it's like a little, like, too clean cut, like, it's like, oh, like, no, it's just my bitch ex-wife, I'm the pure, perfect, innocent dad, like... I don't know, I could see it as, like, he did something real bad here, and it's just, we're just not seeing it yet. We've got time for Asgore to, be just as bad as he was in Deltarune. I'm sorry, Undertale. Where are you going? Over here. Fuck. This part always gave me heart palpitations as a kid. Like, it's not the- OH! It's not the hardest thing in the world, but, fuck, is it an ass clencher. He'll come back this way. He won't totally restart if you fuck up the timing. Wait. No, shit, I fucked up. I shouldn't have gone this far yet. Oh, jeez, I gotta do all that again. Alright, round, like, 8. Jesus. Like I said, it's gonna be a game of discovery, kids. Okay. I wonder if there's, like, a way I can, like, clip up there and, like, skip the entire worm section. Is this doing anything for you guys? Here, let me get right up in his face. That's right. That's right. That's right. Alright. Cliff at the top of the village. Fart louder. Yeah, the music is a real point of contention for people with this game. I like it. I can see why people don't. Yeah, there we are. Like, if you don't like the acapella, like, kind of like cartoony, like, I could imagine how this game would, like, soundtrack would, like... I could imagine how this game's soundtrack would really bother you. Especially, like, if you're, like, repeating a lot of, like, falls over and over again. But I don't know. At this point, it's so nostalgic that at this point, I can't complain. Oh no, I feel absolutely nothing towards Papu Papu, but like, I did have the opportunity to rub my furry orange face in front of this fat man's butt while he just kind of looked like, well, he just kind of like looked at me like uninterested, you know? He's just like, yeah, whatever. Bust it down for me, bitch. You see, when I say it like that, it does sound like I'm into it, but I'm into the situation more than the actual character, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually not into any of this, I just thought it would be funny. The last desperate refuge of Cope. I don't know, I think my only hear me out from the entirety of the Crash series would probably just be... I think Tana's Crash 4 design is... I don't know, if I had to pick, it would be Tana's Crash 4 design rather than, like, her first design. Like, if you put a gun to my head and said, alright, pick out something from Crash to yank it to, it would have to be that. Alright. Now we can do this correct. Okay, well, bye. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like... Crash Bandicoot's designs aren't very interesting to me in that regard. I think they're fun as cartoons. Alright, there we go. Now we've gotten all the gems from this section. Our quest for 100% is kicking ass, buddies. Oh, fuck. But that's like the other weird thing, too. It's like, I could say that about Tana's Crash 4 design, but like, the character that looks really similar in Bayonetta 3 disgusts me for one reason and one reason only, is that I think heavy makeup looks really, really, really uncomfortable. And something about, what's her name, Viola or something? I don't know, something about her lipstick, just like, I'm like, I want to vomit, like, imagining it being on me, like, I just feel like I would vomit. So I just get really uncomfortable, like, for some reason, it's like a big thing. Like, that's always made me, like, really feel sketched out. I don't know what that is. Like, people talk about, like, the bimbofication fetish. I'm like, no, just looking at these girls and, like... something about it. Makes my skin crawl. Not liking Bayonetta 3, I think, is a popular opinion.
Oh, Crash. The farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow, for my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal. I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
I do kind of like Cortex's, like, sassy gay energy in this game. He's very queen core. Like, Twinsanity Cortex is very power bottom, if that makes sense.
This way.
I don't know. I can't imagine how you would fuck up Prime 4 at this point, right? Like, even if it's just an average Prime game... Like, you could say that Prime 3 is currently probably the most average Prime game, and that's still a great fucking game. Cortex's hashtag not like us. Dun dun dun, mustard on the beat, ho.
Just swell. Anyhow, we've been taken in the sights of Twinsanity Island here. This is so much to see, so much to destroy. The village, the lava caves, the totem gods. Yeah, back in the 10th dimension, we don't have anything near as nice as the totem gods.
Can you hear these guys' lines?
Intricate carving, you know, it's almost as if they're alive. Almost. Exactly as if they're alive.
I used to think this boss theme is like, the boss theme coming up is like, actually, like, I was like, oh, this rocks! Yeah, I'll turn the volume up after this. It's a shame they don't have, subtitles. They're really funny. If you're fast enough, you can see it's like back muscles, and I always thought that was really cool for some reason. It's gotta be a constant thing where I'm like, oh, I thought this boss was so hard as a kid. And I think, I guess my only issue with this boss is I would just get impatient, because it is just kind of a lot of waiting. But I mean, that's just kind of the thing with, like, platformer fights, is that a lot of it's just going to, like, a lot of the... Son of a bitch, I missed! I think that's part of the issue, too. Because a lot of this fight is just going to be holding the, yeah, that's a good... I like, circle around it. You just walk right until the game says, okay, now you can try to do an attack. It's like, objectively, it's probably a shitty boss fight, but I don't know. Son of a bitch! I don't know what I would do to improve this fight besides just make it a different fight. I don't know, my thing with the psionic abilities, I imagine they're gonna be like the Aeon abilities of, you know, Dread and Samus Returns. Which I thought was a really cool way to, like, handle these things, so, like, I'm pretty excited for Prime 4. I think a lot of my overwhelming hype has died down just because it's been so... Wow. it's been so long that at this point I'm just like, okay. And my first thought when I saw it was like, it didn't quite feel like an evolution of Prime in any way. It really did just look like they saw, like, after such a long gap between Prime games, what would people want? And, like, I figure, like, their answer to that is just going to be, here's Prime 1. Here's more Prime 1. So I guess my biggest worry is that they won't do, like, a whole lot to change it, and it's just going to be Prime 1, 2, if that makes sense. They did show a new trailer of Prime 4, and it just shows Psylocke getting no-diffed by Samus immediately. And I'm like, man, after all the hype we've been building for Psylocke, and like, this is just... this is just the first thing we say. It's like, for those that, like, who saw, like, when Jujutsu Kaisen was going on, like, they made, like, the potential man joke. It kind of felt like this is the potential man joke again. It's like, oh, here's all the potential, and then, like, he doesn't do anything with it. Yeah, I don't know, I thought it was cool the way he died when I was younger. I was like, cool.
Yes, in the dark ocean of my intellect swims a magnificent whale of a plan. To the laboratory! We're not beaten yet. The game is on.
Haha! Video game. Oh, peace out, I'm glad you could make it. Okay, so now there's one last... I don't know if this one still has an active... Like, some bosses, when you beat them, they still have an active hitbox. Yeah, cool. So, like, you'll, like, if you don't do... Like, you, like, walk up to that curious, and then you have to just refight the boss. I think that happened to me once as a kid. I would really like to do Prime 3 again. I need to go through the Prime trilogy again. First off, I've never beaten Prime 2. Like, I've gotten, like, close to the end multiple times, and then just never finished it off. And I like Prime 2, it's just, I don't, like, every time I do it... Damn it. Yeah, I don't think we're... Yeah, I definitely don't think we're getting, anything out of Prime 2 or 3 at this point. Which I'm kind of surprised about. Alright, well, now that I've got him here, do you think there's something I can do with him? Well, he can get me. How about that? Whoa, whoa, is his hitbox huge? Fuck, that was loud. Alright, now we've 100%ed the first whole segment of the game. Look at that, I've never done this before. Look at Jungle Bunkle. Fucking rad. On to the next one. Away with you, tribesfolk. I've got things to do. Come on to my boat, furry. Like, I imagine there has to be one of the tribespeople in there, but I always imagine the boat was talking to you like the King of Red Lions. Okay. What's next? This is when I remember, like, people not liking the song very much, just because it's, you do spend a lot of time here. And just wah, wah, wah isn't necessarily the best theme to have to listen to that entire time. I obviously can't thread that needle, right? But no, I shouldn't have to. That's the real challenge. Alright, here we go. That actually worked out significantly better than I thought it would. Should that have... Oh, no, I see the challenge here as well. Boy, you were asking me to thread a lot of needles here. Cool. This is not the next level. Iceberg Lab, that's it. Was that the blue gem or the green gem? That was the blue gem. Okay. Is that gonna... Okay. Just an invisible wall. I didn't know if it was an active hitbox. For how mean this game can be with active hitboxes, I'm surprised those don't hurt you. I think a lot of the time as like a kid, like I would see jumps like this and just ignore it because I'm like, oh, that looks too hard. I don't want to risk it. I am so sorry, Pick now. Of course, I say that. I think the Mutants and Titans are the only ones I didn't play. Just because, like, I saw that it wasn't Twinsanity, and I was just like, oh, I don't really care. To be fair, like, even if, like, a classic Crash came out, like, around the time those games came out, I probably wouldn't have cared. Because, like, at the time, like, I played Twinsanity, and I was just like, okay, I want more of this. If you're not giving me more of this, I don't really want it. So, like, even if, like, an actual stellar Crash game came out right after this, I probably wouldn't have played it. Oh, bell pepper spaghetti sounds good.
Before you rises a cathedral of diabolical genius. Scary, but in the wrong hands, this iceberg lair could do much goodness in the world. Of course, only I have the key. Absurd.
I want him to do this to my prostate.
Follow me. I know another way.
I want him to slam on it and get frustrated when it doesn't do what he wants it to. I mean, what? Haha, whatever. Twinsanity is a very fun game. It's very short, too. Yeah, let me turn up the game audio. You're right, Russ. Let me do that. Let me know if this starts drowning me out. 'Cause I turned down my mic too because it was starting to get I noticed during some of the last few streams that was like I was like peaking if I yelled. He fucking died. He fucking died. He fucking died. Okay. Boop. Okay. I can do it, I swear. Wonderful. Now, can I get back? I did it. Yeah, he says Dormammu have come to bargain, except he goes, "Wah, habba-dabba-doo." Okay, and down here I saw the green gem. Could I just, like... I think I can just, like, drop in on it? Was it here? Yeah, there it is. I don't think I can just drop in on that. Oh! Trying to think of, like, other games that I was, like, really into around the time this came out. This would have been... I got this for Christmas 2004. So I played the hell out of it in 2005. So around then, it would have been this, Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. And I wanted to play the hell out of Budokai 3 and Jak 3. I was so excited for those two games. But at the time, you know, they were rated T. And my mom did not let me play rated T games. So I did not play those as much as I wanted to. Like, if my friends came over, we would play them. But, oh, I think I also got Fire Red and Leaf Green that Christmas, too. Which, you know, I liked at the time. Ahoy, Mr. Krabs! No, I'm playing this one on an emulator. I've got this PC, I might as well use it. Okay. That is almost every gem. Though I am using a PS4 controller. Mostly just because, like, the DualSense... When I try to get it to work on my emulators, it, like, acts a little weird. I don't really know what the issue with that is. Okay. I don't really know what the actual H they're talking about with this, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Oh, I always forget that retro achievements are a thing. I did see that people are working on like a restoration patch for this game, but I just saw that it was posted like 2 months ago, so I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna lower the game volume again on my end because it's starting to drown me out a bit. That's hurting my ears, but I forgot I can just turn it up in OBS. How's that, huh? Alright, near the shortcut to the battleship. A crate can be found hidden in a nook under some ice. Is this the one they're talking about? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Lizard Man Shamans. It's like, once you do Kurend hard and you can use a Slayer helmet on them, they're better. But I still don't think it's a particularly fun experience. Oh, is this it? Yes! There we go. Oh! This is scary. Now, I remember thinking, like, whatever. As long as I get it. It don't matter. Cool. I remember thinking, like, at the time, like, I had this gaming magazine, and it was just like, it was like this, like, supposed to be, like, really cool thing. It's like, if it weren't for guys, like, it was like a thing for, like, jobs in, like, the game industry. It was like, if it weren't for me, you guys would still be playing games like Pong. And I remember thinking at the time, like, whoa, that's cool. I bet one day we're gonna be thinking, oh man, you'll be playing games like, you'd still be playing games like Crash Twinsanity. And it's like, oh no, I kind of wish we got more games like that. The industry did not necessarily advance from there. Look, it's Bartok I got fucked by Bartok the Magnificent. I got fucked by Bartov in Greaves. Yeah, my depth perception is clearly not what it used to. No, my depth perception in this game was never very good. Okay. Because this kicks off the next part of the level. Yeah, each, like, hub world has 4, levels within it. Yeah, lore accurate, Brad. He drinks all your Pepsi and calls you a bitch. Okay, so a little further. Oh, God! Oh, it's like right there, huh? Doo-doo-doo! I'm trying to think of other games I really enjoyed from the time. I remember really, really, really liking Jak 2 at the time. And, I played Jak 2 when I was older, and I didn't like it. And then I played it when I was even older. Because, like, I first played it near launch because my friends got it, and I was like, cool, it is like Jak, but you have guns with which to shoot. This is epic. And then, I played it when I was 17, when I finally got a copy for myself. I was just like, oh, this is not as good as I remember it. And then I played it when I was, that was in 2022, so I would have been 27, so I guess, like, fuck, like, every 10 years I was, like, playing this game. I played it when I was 27, and I genuinely fucking hated it. I think Jak 2 is terrible. Like, honest to God, one of the worst, like, major games I've played. And I say that, like, full knowing what a bad game actually is. I will say that I think Jak 2 is just a whole-ass bad game. It is just naked fucking clout chasing. It's like, oh, Grand Theft Auto 3 was really popular. We need our own Grand Theft Auto 3. What do we do? It's like, oh, let's take this really cool platformer we had and now make it really angry, and he swears, and he shoots guns. And I'm like, coincidentally, I thought that was really cool when I was, like, 9. And, the second I stopped being 9, it suddenly got significantly less cool. And that's not the only reason I don't like it. It's just, like, it's trying to be, like, a mixture of Jak and Grand Theft Auto, and it just ends up being a really, like... It is so much less than the sum of its parts. It definitely feels like... Yeah. Not good. I told you guys the Bob 50 bitch story about Deadlocked, right? There was this, I remember I was playing at, my mom's friend's house, and her kids, like, it was the only, they were the only people I knew who had, like, internet with their PS2, and, like, were playing, like, shooters online. Like, her oldest, like, had an Xbox and played Halo with, like, people online, but then also, like, connected the PS2 to, Ethernet, and it was, like, playing, like, SOCOM and stuff. But then, so, one of the other kids had Ratchet Deadlocked, and was, like, playing online, and, like, it had, like, an in-game lobby system where you could, like, chat with other players, and it had, like, a really tight censorship system. Like, you really could not swear, but it just meant that people would, like, slightly misspell the words, and it would be fine. And so there was this other player called Bob 5000, and he was, like, just, like, getting past all the censors to, like, just yell at some other player. And he was just, like, he misspelled bitch, and for some reason, like, his name truncated when he spelled it, so Bob 5000 just became Bob 50. And, like, the kid's, like, getting, like, he was a little younger than me, and an even younger brother was, like, sitting there, like, watching this, and, like, he's like, everyone, like, come on, man, be cool, like, I don't want my dad to know, like, people are, like, cursing in this game. And, like, we just saw Bob 50 say his bitch line, and, like, me and, like, the younger brother just started chanting. We were like, Bob 50 bitch! Bob 50 bitch! Bob 50 bitch, and like the younger brother was like really getting into it, and like the other guy was like freaking, he's like, no, 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 stop, stop, I don't want my dad to find out. It was really funny. So that is literally all I know about Ratchet Deadlocked. I don't even know how the game plays. He never got into a match. The match never started, and like we just started chanting Bob 50 bitch, and like he turned the game off and we did something else. So yeah, I have no clue what Ratchet Deadlocked plays like.
The check bounced. Are you sure? Well, the past few years have kind of been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
Fucking love this game. This game fucking rocks. I love it so much. I didn't quite understand what he was saying when I was younger, because I didn't know what the concept of a bouncing check was. And like, as you guys, like, even if you can hear it, sometimes the lines come across a little muddled. Like, there's one line a lot later in that I think I'm actually gonna have to just, like, tell you what they said. But, you know, it's fun. I like it. Now that I know, like, everything they're saying, it makes me lol. Come on. Shoot the penguins. Kill your previous employees. Yeah, I can see how, like, some people think maybe this song goes on just a touch too long. Or, like, it doesn't really have enough going to it to justify how much we're hearing it. No, get the... Cortex, you useless... Thank you. Never mind, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I love you, Cortex. You were always there for me when no one else was. How would you like me to do that? Ah, I see. I don't know, Twinsanity Cortex, I imagine that he would be there for you. He's a jerk, but as long as you're useful to him. Yeah, Cortex apparently just put his brain back in. Except Cortex is like, I know the writing of, like, the Titans games or Mind Over Mutant, and, like, Cortex is, like, really weird towards Nina. It's like, oh, Nina, I'm going to spank you. Just kind of sounds like James from Pokemon. Yeah, objectively, we did watch these two explore each other's bodies. Is this... towards the end of the level over a cliff face in clear view? Yeah, because I know the boss fight's coming up. Oh, no. It's not quite yet. I thought this is where the boss fight was going to be. Sorry! I got scared! I thought I was going to die! Like, that's the kind of shit I did at Costco earlier that made someone look at me. Plus, I was wearing a mask, so, like, they couldn't see my face. I got scared. I don't know, like, what it became, just, like, this is, like, what my, like, my vocal thing is now, is that when I get scared, I just yelp. I don't know, I don't know where that came from. I don't know when it began. Oh, God, do I have to hit that dead on? Trying to think about... No, I didn't play RuneScape around this time. I didn't get into RuneScape until Christmas 2005. Oh my god, I've almost been playing RuneScape for 20... It'll be 20 years this year that I've been playing RuneScape. That's not necessarily accurate, because I played it a bunch from, like, 2005 to 2007. Then... Mom made me stop playing it for a while, then I got back a little in 2008. Then, they started changing the graphics to be more HD, so I just stopped caring. So then I just ignored it up until, like, 2012. And then I did an LP on it that did not last very long. And then Evolution of Combat happened, so I obviously didn't care. And then, on Facebook, I got an ad once. It was like, oh, RuneScape, old school RuneScape free-to-play is here for, non-paying people. Like, it's free to play, you don't have to pay for it. And I was like, bullshit, and then I joined it. So really, it's really only been, like, maybe, like, 13 years total. But I have had this account for just about 10 years. See, Grunt's like a power bottom. I wonder who this could be. I don't think this is... I can't remember if this is one of the harder bosses or not.
Free again! Mighty Uka Uka! Who has released me from my icy tomb? My. Can it be? Crash and Cortex? I don't know whether to kiss you or kill you!
Nah, just like the whole like HD era of RuneScape is just like when HP changed to be like in the hundreds and like the HD started, I'm like, I don't know, I wanted the game to be like the uglier thing. I liked it as simple, like, I don't know. I like games the way I like them, and when they change, I don't care much for them. I've been killed. I thought all the instrumentation in this game was, acapella, but that's, like, clearly got, like, some, like... That's, like, bass. There's some fuzz on that. I like my games how I like my men. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Yeah, I just... When a game, like, changes really hard, I do hit a level of I stop caring. It's like, I was mentioning earlier, like I said before about, like, how, like, Dark Cloud, like, kind of, like, Dark Cloud 2 sanded off a lot of the edges I liked. Like, the rough edges. No, that was an easy fight. The only hard part was that music, am I right?
I shall return!
Uka, Uka, wait! An evil greater than even yours threatens to destroy this world.
No! That's my job!
Divided, we are but two magical masks. Join me, and together we shall defeat this evil infestation.
I like a challenge. I accept. This should be fun!
The Aku Uka brothers, together again.
Aw.
Come along!
Oh, God. Oh, I think this is one of my favorites coming up. I'm absolutely going to hate it for the purpose of 100%, but I used to love this part. That is Grimm's VA. It is. Confirmably, that is the same guy. I think. I'm positive it is. I swear I remember reading it once. See, I didn't scream that time. Boy, it is a good thing they give you a lot of one-ups before this next segment. Plus, it's not going to be right here, but we are nearing up on a segment that I was, like, genuinely scared of as a kid. I was kind of a wimp. He's giving you a hug. I moaned because I was gonna scream otherwise, and you guys said you didn't want that. That was like me choking back a scream. At least they give you a lot of, like... If you beef it here, they really do give you a lot of juice. I am not going to chance it for those. Yeah, this is back on the iceberg lab. Whee! Okay. This game sure loves its bottomless pits. And normally, I'm into bottomless pits, if you get what I'm saying. Tee-hee-hee-hee-ha-ha. But sometimes, with the drop... I always imagine they tasted like peaches.
Come, we must make preparations for... It's probably for you.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
My babies.
Fools! You thought these two body toys could defeat us? We are masters of the infinite dimensions. Power over reality itself. And riches beyond imagination.
Riches?
Riches?
Bitches!
You always bringing up the riches. You don't remember.
Just spat all over my hand.
Should I?
You ruined our lives. Allow us to return the favor.
Oh yeah, God, I spit all over my controller when I did that. Yeah, I don't know, the plot comes at you fast in this one. Basically, evil guys that used to know Cortex for a reason that we haven't ascertained want to destroy the world because we need a villain that needs us to force Crash and Cortex to work together. That's really all you need to know. I don't know, like, everything else in this game, I think the real, like... I mean, they're villains, like... it's Crash Bandicoot. Do you want them to be, like, actual, genuinely well-written villains? They're funny. That's really all this game needs. Plus, a lot of stuff got cut, so...
See, this is why nobody likes you. A curse on you, Crash Bandicoot. A curse on you all. We shall return. Oh, forget I mentioned the riches thing, huh?
Plus, they're kind of like Pinky in the Brain.
Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all. Such a big head. Such a tiny brain.
If we deliver him to the evil twins, perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Crash, I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable. Come along. To the Psychotron!
He nursed him. Crash canonically sucked on Cortex's fat, luscious nipples for sustenance. He got that Cortex milk. And you know that, like, Cortex got some fucking pokers.
This is the Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions. Beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost.
I love this game, man.
Come along.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Picno, you've been a champ and a half with those. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I'll use it to commission a picture of Crash. Yeah! There we go. I mean, I can draw it after this stream if you want. I don't know. Picno bought my silence on it, so I don't think I can. You've bought my silence, but what if I pay people to be loud for me? There it is, the sky hole. I don't know. I think it would be kind of cute if we got like. You just had like a silly picture of like Cortex like holding a baby Crash like. And, like, giving him, like, a bottle. And then they're like, oh, I was like a father to you, look. And it just, like, shows that, and it's, like, one of those, like, disturbing images you'd see in cartoons, where it's, like, something goofy like that. I think it could be funny. I do love that they have, like, these little, like, sections where it's like, oh, hey, you know. Alright. This part is going to be rough. It's fun, but, I've never... I mean, like I said, I've never gone for 100%, but, like, I don't really have the time to, check to see where the gems are, so we're gonna try to do this in one glorious run. Here we go!
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly, before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
I'm not saying it. Alright, here we go. I used to absolutely fucking adore this section. And I've died. Yeah, it's called a Humiliscate. It rocks. Fuck, I think that was it. Or was that it? Oh god, I've got no clue. Hell, just beating this was hard enough as a young bab. Now I have to go find all the gems? Okay. I think I've already missed like 3 of them. It's okay, I've got a save state if need be. Does not control the best, by the way. I've definitely missed gems by now. Where the hell is everything? Alright. We're gonna restart that.
There, to the sea, I tell you.
I swear I have a,
Blue.
There we go. There. Now I can hopefully... Hey, is this the break? Yeah. Yeah, here's the rest of the stream, folks. It says, not far from the beginning, there's a ledge on the right you can go along. It's next to a couple pipes and a grind rail. After coming off the ledge, you slide to the left onto another ledge. Go along it and jump through the loop of the pipe at the other end. What the fuck are you talking about? Is this it? Yeah, okay. Alright, now we've got that. Okay. Shortly after the penguin chase sequence, there's a ring of pipes leading into the hole of the wall. Jump into the hole. I mean, I did objectively miss the blue, it's fine, but, I wasn't as far behind as I thought I was. I always wanted, like, a whole game of this. And no, I don't mean Crash Team Racing or whatever. I heard the PS2 one wasn't good. But I didn't really like the PS1 one either, so... Or, it's not that I didn't like it, it's just I didn't care. I just wanted to play Mario Kart. Alright. Did I... No. No, it couldn't have been. Try the ring of pipes leading into the hole in the wall. Was it... Did I miss it? Yeah, I did miss it. Son of a bitch, how did I miss it? Where is this thing? Shortly after the penguin chase sequence. I mean, this is that. What are you fucking talking about? Okay, well, it died anyway. Okay. It's a ring of pipes leading into the hole on the right. What are you... I don't know, I've done it like 3 times, I can't see it. Mayhaps I'm just blind. Then maybe I should just say it. Youch. That's his testiculars. Alright, hole on the wall on the right. I'm looking for a hole in the wall on the right. Do you see what they're talking about? It has to be before that. I don't know what they're talking about. Because we have to... Okay, you know what? I actually think I know what they're talking about. I think I figured it out. Here we go. I was mistakenly thinking I was further along the level than I actually was. Yeah. This is the penguin chase scene. My bad. I thought the next gem they were talking about was here. It actually controls better than I remember it controlling. Like, I get it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, missed that. This ought to be fun. It wasn't. Okay. Well, we've already gotten that, so we don't have to worry about it twice. Let's see if I can swing this right this time. Okay, messed up in the exact same way, so... Alright, here we go. This one's more like, what I remember it being like as a young Bab. My chronic lack of skill. Alright. This time for sure, right? You line it up, and you jump. And then you fuck it up. No, but I got it. Don't worry, we're good.
Coming through! Ladies? Excuse me, madam. Are those real? Mother?
Mom yelled at me once when she saw that. She was like, "That's not appropriate!" And I'm like, I know. I think.
Coming through!
She didn't yell at me. I was chastised. Son of a bitch.
Coming through! Mother?
We're getting it. I think it's like, you can, like, store up a jump. If I just do this, I can do it, right? Don't. Alright, we got this. We got this. Here we go. This one for sure. I could do it. Boy, this is like one of my old LPs where I would just, like, constantly, like, reload a state. And, like, not edit it out. I used to be terrible about editing. Which is to say, I just didn't edit. And, like, for things that, like... God damn, why isn't that jump working? There we go. Let's save here. Yeah, my LPs that needed the most editing were the LPs of mine that got the least editing. Which is not a situation you want to be in. Oh god, this one. Oh, fuck, I remember this. I used to have no clue. I can do it now, though. I'm 10 times the boy I used to be. Because I'm not a boy anymore. Oh! Here we go. Here we go, honkaroni and cheese. I missed it. I actually think reloading the state's putting me farther away than just doing it naturally. There we go. Here we go. I call this one the Gamer Beam! Don't worry about it. I call this one the Gamer Beam! I cannot believe that worked. Okay, yellow gem. Go up a ledge on the right side, grind on a rail. That's it, that's it. Or, no. Oh, no, this is it. Here we go. Wonderful. Roll up 2 parallel pipes. And hey, look, it's this one again. Hey, I can stop with this one at least. Of course, you really don't get as much, as you'd want. Damn it! You saw that, right? Look at how much of a power about them he looks upon. Yeah, when you're just rolling through this level really fast and not trying to get 100%, this part rocks. It's very frenetic and high energy. You could probably play a real skateboard game and get more out of it, but I like this one. Stingo dial. Well, it doesn't have any sound effect there.
I've never been so humiliated. No amount of treasure could ever begin to compensate.
Treasure, eh? Monza.
It's okay, buddy. I will crawl upon you. Here, take the comforting stomach of your best friend. Would you guys feel comforted, like, if you were, like, really embarrassed about something and your friend just started, like, slithering on you like a snake? Hello, Wenock. Or Wennock, however you pronounce it. Yeah! Haha, no, Evie, not like that. You know what? I have never seen that. I don't think I've ever... Did that just not give me a mask? I don't think I've ever turned to look at this. What am I looking at here? Yeah, okay. Thought he said hands off my bread. Of course, I'm thinking Smash Brawl. Back in the machinima days. That was what I really wanted to do when I first started on YouTube, was I really wanted to do Smash Bros. Brawl machinima. Oh man, this level. Wait, no, there we go. Those are that frozen rhino we saw. Sure, man. Ooh. So is like this their job, or are they just like fucking around? Like what they heard is like, oh, you must swing like this. Oh, I see. We gotta have the swinging rhino room. Oh, okay. It's okay, I didn't scream that time. Do you like how they fade away instantly? Oh god. Whoop! That does not give you as much lift as you would want. Here we go. All right. I wonder if it's just an emulator thing, because I'm clearly getting the masks because I took a hit and I didn't lose a life, and it's just not showing up. Yeah, see, I've taken 2 hits. I must be getting. It must just be an emulation issue. From what I remember, Crash Twinsanity has always had issues with emulation. It used to be significantly worse. Like, it's playable now, but... It used to be, like... It would just be, like, super, like, foggy. I did it. Yeah, use the Titans. I mean, we could just jump on a rhino's back, right? That's basically like a Titan. Okay. What am I looking at? Hello, Jay. I was like, you better make it after I, After I remembered to put the thingamadoodle on this time around. The, you know, the roll. Was it? Ah, I've died. What was it? It was like a WWE game. It was called, like, Know Your Role or something. I did ping the roll. I did it. I'm a smart guy. Oh, okay. Really thought that was going to work better than it did. I don't know, maybe I should give the PS2 Spyros another shot. Like not Enter the Dragonfly, though Jay might have something to say about that. I did not, Hey, one of Brooks' pals. Well, any one of Brooks' pals is a pals of mine, too. Boop. Oh, okay. Man, I love save states. Man, I love save states. It's true, people do have to work. I will never, I will never fault someone for, earning that bread, as the kids say. You think I can make that shot? He's my dealer? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know. I haven't had a shoot in a little bit, so it's been kind of nice, but I would also like to have a shoot again, please. I thought I was getting an interview with, for IT for a local school system, but, they have not been responding back after seeming interested, so I'm a little miffed about that. I'm like, don't get my hopes up, come on. Okay. So what does that put me at? I've got 4 gems, the second large rock. the red gems in there, and I was about to, like, accidentally miss or combine it into the red rocket room. And, let's not do that. Well, I emailed them, and I got a call, and they were like, oh, yeah, we're interested. I'm like, sweet! And that was a week ago, and nothing has happened. Which, you know, probably won't hear until the summer, but it kind of sounded like there was going to be new. I saw a job listing for Hooters. I think Hooters closed in America. I don't think we have Hooters anymore. Oh no, I can play the game without save states just fine. It's going for 100% that the issue is. There's a reason I never did it as a young bab. One of my favorite things that I read was, like, Hooters is, like, the Western equivalent of a maid cafe. Yeah, I'll probably shoot a follow-up soon. I guess part of it is just like, well, the school year is definitely over for right now and won't be kicking up. Like, it's a contracted position. Kasei just used to work IT for school systems, and he's like, yeah, it's a contracted position, and they do it, like, closer to the school year. So I imagine I might just have to wait a bit, but, I wish I could just get that info, now, you know? I don't know, I haven't been to an Outback Steakhouse in years, either. We got a Texas Roadhouse here, and I have not been to Outback since. Okay. We are close to the end, and the last gem is past the bosses. This is another pretty difficult. I remember this stretch being really difficult. Oh, yeah! I remember this one being really difficult. What was it? Goth IHOP was the joke, too? Because, like, this is just kind of like the first boss again, but, like, maybe a little worse. It's got a lot of waiting. And for some reason, I can never, like, when I hold the thing, I can never get it to just go perfectly to the left or right. I'm always, like, at a bad angle, and sometimes I fall off. I mean, that's kind of like the same thing with Crash in general, is that a lot of fights are just kind of walking in circles. Alright, now you ready for the real boss? Alright, no, this is the part I actually got scared. This used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. And it might sound silly, but, like, this actually scared the shit out of me.
Yummy, fresh meat for my point.
This fucking walrus scared me so bad as a kid. Cause yeah, I used to talk about how I used to be really scared of being eaten, right? Like the joke about like the whole, oh, well, at least I got that. And he just looked angry and he chased you and this section was hard.
Yummy, fresh meat for my point.
So just something about him, I used to be like literally terrified of this guy. I used to like, no, you don't need to break crates for gems in this game. Fortunately. Yeah, it's not like the standard Crash experience. Fuck, he's fast. But I used to draw comics as a kid, like really Shonen Jump-esque comics, because I was like super into like Toonami-based anime at the time. Boy, he really just stops, huh?
Yummy, fresh meat for my point.
I gotta focus. This is like awakening some primal old fears of me. But yeah, I would draw like shonen-based comics, and like the trick of like this whole like shonen protagonist like running in fear from, because I just put Rusty Walrus just straight up in it. Because I'm like, oh, this is the most scary thing I can imagine. Like, this is what I'm gonna have to put my protagonists through. So like drawing the chase segment of like this like Goku-looking guy being chased by Rusty Walrus. Yeah, no, they were not the most creative of concepts. Like at the time, like I think in this particular one, it was like there were 4 characters, and they just like they controlled the elements. They shot beams of the elements, and like, you know, things like that. But I was like 9, so you know. I'm like, this dude can like this guy can shoot fire or like, I don't know, a compressed air. Like, what, he just shoots a can of compressed air at the opponent? This is like Goku. I don't know. This just is Dragon Ball Super. Remember, like, because all Toyotaro does is like draw like animals. So like in the Tournament 6 thing when he was fighting Botamo or whatever that stupid fucking panther guy is called, or jaguar guy or whatever the fuck he was called. Like, this is just that. This is what I would draw as a kid. Like, Goku getting his butt kicked by a stupid animal. Super Saiyan Blue would lose to Rusty Walrus, according to Toyotaro. Well, there goes Jin. Yeah, Bergamo or whatever.
Are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is, and we'll let you go.
Silence! Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Embryo, get changed.
Well, but he landed right on his neck. I'm sure that he didn't have much of a chance. Yeah, the gummy bear guy. Like, why introduce the concept of Super Saiyan Blue and then put it against... Oh, I lost.
The rats are leaving.
I am not watching that whole thing again. Okay, bye. See, at least this one, like, works like platforming into the concept of running in circles. Oh, I fucked up. You think I can... Nope. See, this one's more... Well, I mean, this part sucks. But, like, the other part is, at least it works like platforming and, like, kind of like having to, like, think about the arena you're standing on. Boing! I do like how, like, they just, like, dance or do air guitar when they beat you, though. I think that's cute. Though, I guess it fits for, Entropy to, like, have the fight that is kind of, like, timing-based. I think it's clever. No, one more round of this and we won't have to worry again. Oh yeah, it is better than just pure donut arena shenanigans. I think this was supposed to be like an anniversary title of some kind, so like... I think they just wanted to work a lot of the villains into the game, even if it's not necessarily interesting.
Come along! To the Psychotron!
Yeah, I think with that, we're halfway through the game now. Sanity Isle. Yeah, look at that! 50% done. With all the gems. This feels lovely. I feel good. I feel powerful. I feel amazing. I do feel stellar. Look at this. Ah, oh, he's listening to Anthrax. Pogish! That Chuck E. Cheese one where he says Pogger's really funny. I think people get more of a kick out of that one than I do. They don't, like, I think the loading times are better on the emulator here than the PS2, but, like, sometimes those, like, spinning indoors would just, like, spin forever on a PS2.
You monster! Let my brother go!
Zatch Bell!
My crystals!
Haha, my sister's an invalid now.
Ruined! Thanks to Perky here. Must be repaired, and only one person can help. My niece, Nina Cortex. Isn't she delightful? Obviously, I've made a few modifications here and there. Quickly, to my private dirigible. Set a course for Madame Amberley's Academy of Evil.
Okay.
Come along.
Yeah, there sure is a lot of lobotomies going on in this. I think Coco has an active hitbox. She does. I don't know why. I don't know if it doesn't show up until you get Nina. But there is, like, Nina's whole thing is that she can use her, like, cool arms, like, latch onto these, like, glowing green points. And later in the game, one would appear at the bottom, and I'm like, oh, how do I get Nina here so I can attach to that? And I figured it was, like, the key to, like, a secret level. And no, it just turns out the game doesn't necessarily work too good. Something just goofs, and I'm just like, no, it has to be a secret level! Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, if we go through here, we can just restart, like, everything from the Humiliscate section, like, through the, and then have to, like, redo, like, all that boss section stuff. It's kind of fun. Or, I mean, it's not fun, because I would just have invalidated, like, the last, like, 45 minutes of, Yeah, see, like, how long it's taken for this to load? I also think if you, like, walk through the center of that, it has an active hitbox, too. Basically, like, everything just hurts Crash. He's a very sensitive boy. It does not take much to, hurt this baby. So did Cortex jump on these platforms, too, or did he just put this here so, like, Crash would get hurt? He's like, yeah, I need Crash or I'm going to die, but also if Crash died, I wouldn't be too mad. It's like the old Game Grumps bit about Donkey Kong's thing in, Mario Party looking like you told him his son died, but he didn't really want him anyway. He's just like, Wow! It crashed! But it's crashed like this the same way, it used to crash like this the same way on the PS2. That's actually an amazing emulation bit. Nope, I've dropped my controller. The Crash Blimp. He can just teleport. You're right, Russ. Boy, I hope it's saved. Yeah, 52%. We're good. I love this. He's like, look at me! I'm Crash fucking Bandicoot. What if Crash Bandicoot did not care for minorities and he was Fash Bandicoot? I think there's more to fascism than just being racist, but you know. I have to perform on the spot here. You gotta give me a little grace. Shit, I wonder if it's gonna keep crashing like that. That can't happen, right? Got a lot of people here. Hey, everyone. Come on. Yeah, see?
My airship. It's the only way to fly.
Hey, so this is how the rich and the ugly fly. Oh, stewardess, may I have another bag of those spicy peanuts?
Hello, Donnie.
Boring.
I shall crush you like the pretty much you are. You are nothing to me, for I am the great and all-powerful neocortex. You infantile vermin. How dare you mock man and manipulate me? Rest assured, I will take my terrible vengeance upon...
Yeah, whatever. Skip to the good bit.
What? No? Oh yeah, we get to play as Cortex here. This is our first experience with getting to play as him.
Out of ammo.
And you can charge, too.
Out
If you're entirely out of ammo, you can charge, and it does one shot if you charge. Alright, well, welcome to, this section. The next big hub world. Thank you, Russ. I can always count on you to fix my, my fascism errors. Alright, let's find us some, mother effing gems, as the kids say. The kids are always saying that, by the way. Oh! Like, actually, like, in pain. Like, it wasn't just that we hurt them, they were scared to die. I was gonna say, wasn't that supposed to be, like, Crash's original name, but no, it was the, when The Simpsons made a parody of Crash Bandicoot, they called him Dash Dingo. Baba Yaga. I was never sure if that was supposed to be it, but it's always the one I got from, Alright, I quote Bartok the Magnificent a lot in this game for some reason. Do any of you know what that is? I think it was a spin-off of Anastasia. Right? Because I never watched Anastasia all the way through. I know it exists, but that's really all I can say about it. Sonic's ass game? Isn't that all of them? I'm going to pitch a soccer ball into Cortex's dumb fucking head. I cannot believe that worked.
Ah, yes. The old alma mater. As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
This game rocks. Beautifully. If you rotated me, I would not be happy with you. Like, genuinely. I prefer my body unrotated, you dig? Ah! That was close. I see that I've, not gotten everything I need. Of course, I say that, and then going back to, like, jank games on the PS2 that I loved Sonic Heroes. Of which I think I might genuinely be the only one to do so. To the point where I say that Sonic Heroes is really the only Sonic game I like. That's not true, I like Generations. I would probably like Colors if I ever played it. I've just never played Colors. I don't really know what's stopping me either. I can go emulate it whenever I want. I just haven't gotten around to it. I should play Sonic Colors. I had fun with Shadow the Hedgehog, but only because I was streaming it. I tried playing through it, like, just on its own when I was, around the time it came out, actually, and I didn't like it. Mostly because, like, I was kind of expecting it to play a little more like Sonic Heroes, and, like, the mission structure wasn't doing it for me. I got put on the Doom, that level called the Doom, and got stuck on it for 40 minutes, and I was just like, okay, I'm really glad I rented this. So I don't even think I got a single ending, and I definitely wouldn't have gone for all of them. Okay, well, fuck you too. It's like, insult Shadow the Hedgehog, will you? But yeah, doing the stream was fun. I enjoyed the stream a lot. Though really just because, like, you know, anything's fun when you're just goofing around with pals on a stream. I should hit that with a soccer ball, right? But where would a soccer... There's a soccer ball. Cool. He's having such a good time. He loves it. What's with that Monsters vs. Aliens meme where it's like, more slop, the boy's hungry or something? Like, don't worry, we've got all the slop you can eat. And I can't tell if that's like an edit or like what's actually the meme. Please don't take my ball away from me. Thank you, Jesus. He's the goalie. He could use the ball to hand his move. He could use his hands to move the ball. Hey, a purple gem. Alright, and the yellow gem we can't get until the very end of this entire section of the game. I mean, I don't even remember what the line was. I always just see the meme. But he's like putting food in front of him, so I assumed that it was slop. Sure. I don't know. I think slop is a really funny word. Like, some people might be like, oh, like, it's overused. I don't know. I still think it's funny. I don't think I would, like, use it, like, in, like, serious media conversation unless something was, like, really brainlessly bad. Like, I've watched some Netflix movies that I would probably say would count as slop. Damn. I just started touching this guy and he's like, give it to me! This part rocks.
Greatest evil scientist in the world.
You ready for the worst joke in the game?
How could things get any worse?
Even as a kid, I was just like, okay, that one's not very funny. I love this section, though. This section fucking rocks. Or maybe it doesn't, but I like it. It does go on fucking forever, though. Alright, Boiler Room Doom. Oh, I've already messed up. Or since I've done that, can I get it here? Yeah, okay, cool. You tricky little bastard, you almost got me. It does roll. You're right, Jay. Okay, after the first sets of pistons and nitro crates to the right of the flushing mechanism, there's a platform. Whatever. Don't worry, I'm invincible! Ah! He avoided the acid! I mean, he still died, but, like, you know. It wasn't as bad as it could be. That was one of my favorite reasons, like, why is the show called Invincible if I can still see him? I remember I got into an argument with a friend once about, like, the term, no, you know what it was? I was about to say Invincible. I mean, I did get into an argument about once just because kids are stupid and will argue about anything. Metroid Prime 2 had multiplayer. And I don't think anyone remembers that, but it had multiplayer. And me and my friends would play it because we loved Metroid so much. And in it, you could get a power-up that was invincibility. But it was called invulnerability. And I would say, like, ah, I picked up invincibility. And he's like, it's called invulnerability. I'm like, it's the same fucking thing! Why are you guys arguing about stupid shit all the fucking time? They're called synonyms! And they're like, cinnamons, ain't that the thing I put on my butterscotch pie? And then I attack them with a gun. Chill, slut, I'm working on it. Though the one that really bugged me was we were, this was like when we were 8. And, or maybe like 9. I think we were like 9. Maybe 10. But, we were, my friend was playing, Simpsons Hit and Run. And he got, like, he, like, finished the level and, like, rank, reckless. And I was like, oh, that's good. He's like, no, that sucks. I should have gotten wreckful. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, wreckful isn't a fucking... He's like, no, like, it's gotta be full, like, wrecking is good. So I have to, like, I should have been wreckful. I'm like, I appreciate your logic, but that's not what the fucking word means. I was just like really bugged. It's when people were so obviously wrong, and then insisted they were like not just insisting that they were right, but I was stupid for like my objectively correct take that would always just like fucking send my piss into a boil, man. And it happened a lot. Like, I know words. Please listen to me. So, I mean, yeah, this is me arguing over now what is, see, I'm 30, I would have been 9, 21-year-old argument that no one but me thinks about anymore. So, you know, I'm sure that all of us are well-adjusted human beings. There are absolutely power scalers for... There's power scalers for, like, anything. You have to smash it to kill it, so the lava's constantly tricking its other hitbox, or taking its other hitbox. Ain't that funny? I don't know, I think Cortex is, like, objectively intelligent, but, like, it kind of falls into, like, One Punch Man territory, where his intelligence... But, like, One Punch Man is as powerful as he needs to be for it to be funny. And I think Cortex falls into that thing. He's as intelligent as he needs to be for it to be funny. Invulnerability is to be able to withstand damage taken. I mean, so it fundamentally is the same thing. You're not dying from attacks, and you're not taking damage from them. Because whatever that, like, even with that definition, invulnerability was still you taking no damage from attacks. So, like, it was the same thing. Okay. Oh, whatever. I have 49 lives. I don't need all of them. We did see something earlier about, our lives an outdated concept for platformers. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I like the way Celeste handled it, in that the whole point is that you're encouraged to die, and dying just gets you back into the action pretty fast anyway. But I do think for, like, certain platformers, there is the challenge aspect of, having to be able to go through a thing with the threat of being forced back to the beginning of the stage as, like, a punishment for dying too much. How good they are at golf. I don't know, that would, like, that would fall into, like, what would it be, like, dexterity power scaling? Like, what makes you good at golf? I imagine it's gotta be, like, because it's not just power, it's gotta be execution, so dexterity's gotta go into it. You have to probably have an eye for, probably have an eye for being able to, like, calculate angles from a distance. So I imagine it falls under, like, intelligence and dexterity. Or just perseverance or good guesswork. I'll say that the protagonists of golf manga and anime are probably high on that power scaling. Because I don't really, like... What is the longest lasting golf manga? The only two I even know are Robot X Laser Beam, which lasted 60 chapters, and Green Green Greens, which lasted, like 20. It sucks that one got canceled. I liked Green Green Greens. I thought it was good. And the Shonen Jump populace disagreed. I did start reading Captain Tsubasa, and now it's like the other soccer manga that's going on in Shonen Jump right now, Embers. After I started reading Captain Tsubasa, I'm like, oh, now I get why no one likes Embers. Captain Tsubasa is just such a fucking, like, feel-good. I mean, so far, I'm not too far into it, but so far, it's just like a really, like, feel-good, like, it feels like a spring morning, is, like, the best way I can describe it. Like, it feels like a Saturday morning you have off of school. Like, that, like, feeling of, like, purity and happiness is the vibe I get from Captain Tsubasa at the moment. All this to say is, if you haven't, read Captain Tsubasa. It's really fucking good. So far. Though I'm sure it probably wouldn't have been an enduring shonen classic if it didn't stay good. Of course, I say that, and I don't know. I didn't super enjoy what I got like halfway through Fist of the North Star, and I didn't really super enjoy that. I get why it was a big thing, but like, it is a little primitive. That's a similar thing to like the way I don't really like a lot of Araki's pre-JoJo works. Like Bao, I think it's called. I thought Bao was really, really boring. It's just because a lot of those like early shonen ones are just like super like... The pacing doesn't really give you a moment to breathe. And like not in a good way, it's like too breakneck. Trick shot! Look at it go. I will give manga recommendations to anyone who asks. I love, ever since I got the Shonen Jump app, I've been, this just sounds like me, like, shilling for the Shonen Jump app now. No, I found a lot of things I really like, and a lot of things I really don't like. People talk about, like, Tokyo Ghoul being good, and I'm genuinely like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's kind of like, Elfen Lied, in that I remember people saying Elfen Lied was good, and then I watched it, and I'm like, this is the worst shit I have ever watched. It's completely fucking irredeemable. And then, you know, a lot of it is just like... I don't know, some of it is just... You have to watch it when you're like 12. Alright, I remember, this is the hardest boss in the game. I will give you good recommendations after I finish this.
How's the ain't? Rumor is you two chumps have got your mitts in some treasure. And I want a piece of that pie.
I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, I remember this fight being really fucking difficult. Oh yeah, that's why. I do like his, like, icon on the upper left. It's, like, distinctively, like, insane. I have good opinions. Here, I'll give you a good opinion right now. JoJo Part 8 is irredeemable garbage. Yeah, that's when it starts tripping me up. I didn't just say it was good because of that. I liked that the ending of Young Sheldon recontextualized a lot of Sheldon's responses. But I also thought Big Bang Theory was good before that. Or I don't know. I thought it was enjoyable. It's good background noise. I think a lot of people's worst responses to... Alright, this is the hard part. Oh no, because he starts like tricking you here. Oh, I died. Oh, I'm not dealing with that crap. I got nothing to prove. I just defended Big Bang Theory on stream. You think I got anything to fucking prove? You cannot look me in the eyes and tell me Joe Jolien is good. Takes the golden heart of Mario and makes everyone a weird fucking asshole. Alright, here we go. He's gonna trick you here. Yep, there you go. You gotta be real careful there. Fire it up, big boy. I don't know, I also think part of it was just the translation of making everyone just seem like this impenetrably weird dick. But I mean, why put you back in Morio, then? I don't think it needs to be exactly the same, but it's just, I didn't like anyone in Joe Jolien. Everyone was just this weird, unlikable asshole that just, like... Weird is the best way I could put it, because, like, they're all just like, what if I did this thing? Oh, the game froze again. You're not gonna make me redo that whole fight, are you? Look at him go. I mean, that's how I mostly partook in fucking Big Bang Theory. It was just a lot of background noise. Just something familiar and comforting. Yeah, Dingo Dial kicked the router. Yeah, it's funny, like, I figured I wouldn't have to deal with as much crashing on an emulator. But man, PCSX2 is great! It emulates a game so perfectly, it catches all of its worst bits. What if it was Boiler Womb Doom? This is the face I make as I skate on Joe Jolien and Joyers. This is me gonna go... This is me skating away to go look at a different part. Okay. If I went through that whole thing, only to have to redo that fight, that would be, unfortunate, wouldn't it? That would smell horrible, Evie. Not just mine specifically, I just don't think that boiling cum would smell good. I'm really glad it froze right after that boss. Alright. Here, we'll do it here and hopefully it won't freeze again. froze again. It not only did it freeze again, I saved right into the freeze. What? Oh my god. There has to be some way through this, right? If I can... No! Why is it doing that? Stop freezing, damn it! I don't want to have to fight Dingo Dial again! Look at him go. He's T-posing. Son of a bitch, I have to refight Dingo Dial. Okay. There has to be a way around that. Like, that won't happen again, right? Ah! What? I said... Nah, I think my JoJolian take is objectively correct. Even at its best, it's just a boring fucking slog that loses all of its steam, halfway through. Damo Tamaki happens and just it crashes and never fucking recovers. Or maybe, you know what? Oh, here, I'll be charitable. Milagro Man was the last good part of, the last truly good part of, JoJolian. That's the most, that's the most charitable take I can give. See, I guess that, like, I've reached my limit as a... Because I don't know how anyone can read Wonder Review and, like, think that this is anything other than just, like, this, like, hookless, interminable dirge. It just keeps fucking going for no, like, with, like, no real payoff. That shit was stank. I did not care for Wonder Review. Especially reading it month by month. It was just like another 5 steps down a hospital hallway while we repeat 89 years old again. Where did Love Love Deluxe go? Is she in... has she popped up in JoJo Lands yet? What was it? Carrera Sakunami or whatever? I don't know, maybe it reads better when you're not reading it monthly, but reading JoJolian monthly was painful. Maybe I should give it a reread. To be objectively fair, maybe I should give it a reread. But that shit was horrible monthly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just monthly. It really just felt like a poorly paced, dire slog monthly. I was just like, wow, another month of nothing happening. I don't know. Monthly reads are just hard in general. Except Berserk. Berserk wasn't bad. Okay, there's no way this crashes again, right? What the fuck? Is it like a setting? Do I need to turn off PCSX2? Here, maybe if I rush it. Oh yeah, freezing in the middle of a save. I'm sure that didn't fuck anything up. Autosave disabled, huh? Yeah, maybe that's good. Maybe autosave is what's doing that. Here, we'll run around in a circle. No. Alright, let's save the game. Maybe I just need to, like, straight up turn off the emulator real quick. I can't imagine that, like, we're just totally hosed no matter what we do, right? Here, just totally kill it. Whoa. The emulator's acting... Is my PC gonna fuck up? Is that it? Am I about to blue screen? This is just a game-breaking bug in most PAL... I did get the PAL version, I think. I don't know, it was, like, weird. There's a, There are two versions of the game, and I thought, like, from everything I read, this is the one that I thought I grabbed from, The one I grabbed was the one that I played. But now I can't tell you for sure. It felt similar enough. Shit, don't make me refight Dingo Dial again. Alright. Rushing the door to the left and getting into the World Hub to reload the game after the freeze. Alright, here we fucking go. Son of a bitch! This is the wonder of you fight. No matter what, I can't avoid calamity. But that's not fair, I have the spin! I have soft and wet go beyond. Alright. On the bright side, I've gotten really good at fighting Dingo Dial by now. Of course, standing up on these little tombstones sure makes the fight a hell of a lot easier, doesn't it? Alright, here we go. Okay, glad that hit me. Evie, don't say that. Oh boy! Flip around, you won't catch me. Alright. This is definitely going to be the one. We're not even going to run into the issue. You ready? Of course, I'd get the NTSC version, but the save's not going to translate. That'll just deck the entire stream up to this point. It's okay. We got this. We're going to take Evie's advice and run towards that door as fast as we can. Wow. Alright, I think we're gonna have to like slide jump into it. Okay, I think we did it. I think we did it. Alright, we got this. Damn it. Alright, come on. Okay, I have an idea.
Ah, yes. The old alma mater. As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
Alright, there. So it's loaded that. Do you think that's gonna keep me from... What the fuck is that? The game's just breaking! Oh my god. We have to find a way through this. There has to be a way. How did this pass playtesting, right? Here, maybe if I hit that first.
Ah, yes. The old alma mater. As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
I just can't imagine, like, how this would get through playtesting, because that would just imply that you just didn't beat the game or didn't playtest it. Because, like, we're not, like, hunting for this as an issue. Like, this is just something we ran into. Alright, come on. Wow. No, I think I have an idea. Yeah, whatever. I have an idea. And I think it's a damn fine one, too. Damn. Boy, that is tight. Okay, so we've escaped the immediate death. Oh, what have I done? Sure, man, whatever. Alright, I think I have an idea. I was hoping that jumping over it would do it. I can figure this out. I bet, you know what, like, someone has to have made, like, a fan patch of it. Maybe if I die? There. That seems like it should fix. I'm willing to bet that'll do it, actually. Maybe it'll, like, properly load. We were onto something there. It didn't crash until we got in here. I think we're onto something. What a fun thing to have to figure out on the fly. Okay. So we die. Explode the nitro crates. Is that it? Okay. Alright, so we'll do our usual thing. I was about to think of the nitro crates, like, using them to, like, die. But yeah, just popping them in general. I mean, if anything was going to be load-bearing in this game, I shouldn't be surprised it was the nitro crates, but, like, wow. Okay. Fuck! Come on! maybe having a mask will do it? I'm thinking anything at this point, man. I'm debugging more than the devs did at this point. Whew. It's the fact that every time I load in, that the game just, like, laughs at me, too. Like, adds, like, a layer to it. Alright. Let's just save the state here, so we don't have to, like, keep doing that. Okay. Is there, like... Alright. Alright, die, trigger the cuts. Yeah, I know I grabbed 1.0. I thought, or I really figured it would have been the NTSC version. Do you think that the, do you think the save will translate? I want to see if there's some way around this freeze. I'm more interested in, like, figuring out if we can brute force this than, like, actually fixing it. I think that's a little more interesting to me right now. There's gotta be a way we can do it, right? Try to save, restart the game, and see if it fixes it. Okay, good idea, good idea.
Ah, yes. The old alma mater.
I'm just gonna put myself in, like, this, like, whole, what is this? Boiler Room Doom in the Japanese one. Let's go, boiler. Let's go, boiler? Yeah, everyone like my favorite. Let's go, Pikachu, Eevee, and Boiler. No, wait, no, that wouldn't save. Because I have to turn auto-saving back on. What, game options, vibration? Yes. Alright, now that we're here... The life sprite isn't loading. I wonder if that's going to permanently fuck something up. Alright, but we saved. Let's try loading the game. Or should we just have to... Well, let's see. I've got a save state if this doesn't work. I want to break this game in new and interesting ways now. I've said, what the fuck is going on with that sprite? Okay. Alright, we're in here and it's not freezing. Can I Here, let's try disabling the autosave now. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? But I haven't broken a game this hard on stream since Mother freaking Jirachi. We did it! We did it! What the fuck is this? We did it! Holy shit! You're right, Jay. Holy shit, I am so happy. I got a text, who is it from? I just got a text from a political guy. Guys, I think I'm getting a job in politics after this. They saw that I managed to fix something irrevocably broken. Hi, it's... No, Oh, it's Adam Schiff. Hey, Adam Schiff, if you're watching my stream, give me a job. Yeah. Let's get a save state going. This is God talking to me through the game. Oh my god. This rocks! I don't know, I think God is the one that should have to fear me. I beat his test. Tyler, you missed it. We fixed something that was so irrevocably broken. Speaking of irrevocably broken, I always liked this, because, if you're running in the middle of that cutscene, he just starts, like, sliding. But you have to keep moving to get him to keep sliding. How would you feel if Crash Bandicoot just slid at you with a menacing smile? Oh, what the fuck? You got me. Yeah, trying to enter this hallway was just... the version of the game that I grabbed is just completely hosed when it comes to that. And by some miracle, we managed to, like, brute force solution. I wonder if I can get all the way to that one. Nope. Alright. Nothing can stop us now. You know that song from, I was gonna say the Red Hot Chili Peppers, that is not what I meant. That song from, 9 Inch Nails. It's like, nothing can stop me now because I don't care anymore. No, it's supposed to be Paper Airplanes. Like, the whole thing is that, like, this thing is like a British boarding school of evil. So, like... Because, like, he's like a hall prefect. Welp, I'm host. Yeah, without Reddit and Jay, we would have been completely hosed there. See, that's Fearless Jay, alright. The true lack of fear is looking God in the eye and saying, I care not for your test, silly man. I remember this section being really hard on the old CRT I used to play this on, because, like, it is pitch black. Like, I used to have to turn up my, my TV's brightness, like, all the way up, or, like, I couldn't, I just couldn't see it. There was no beating that section, because you couldn't see it. Actually, come to think of it, was not that whole section just what, like... Was that not just the Omega Flowey section in Undertale? We looked at a fight that is like should have been impossible to win, and we used saving and loading to beat it. Is this not just Undertale? Hey, look, a penguin. Oh. 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 Nazi penguin. Are there still dogs here? Gamers, we got a clear gem and Crash broke his back. Yeah, I'm sure that this, like, right now, this shit is just hosed. The chunk sprite is still wiggling like it's, like, trying to, like, actually read it. This rocks. Oh no. Oh no! No! We got too cocky, guys! We have to beat God again! I am not letting this beat me. I think, like, the PS2 is also a little, like, wonky to work with. I bet the Xbox version of this works a lot smoother. Okay. Fuck. We got too cocky. Oh, Jesus. It's okay. We can do this. We've killed God once. How difficult could it be to kill him again? We've got the J special, right? This is just what it's like to live in America at the moment. Would be my main and PlayStation. Wow. Where the hell am I? How far back did that push me? Fuck, am I back at the entrance? Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm back all the way at the beginning. Shit. Whoa. Well, now it's just freaking out no matter what I do. Oh, we might have gotten too cocky, guys. It's okay. We can do this. I promise you we are going to get through this. We are not going to let Crash Bandicoot beat us. Here, I will stop. Boy, I should not have talked shit about God, huh? Crash like, what the fuck are we gonna do? That's how Crash would sound, by the way. Shit. How do we handle? Wait. I've got this, don't worry. The game froze. Oh my god. I think we've actually hit the point where, like, the game is now just screaming in agony. Is anything we do going to work here? What the hell's going on here? He looks happy. Wow, not even death. No, there's no way it freezes again, right? Wow! This is him ascending to heaven. Shit. Alright, come on. It's just a point we have to get to, right? Alright, fuck. I'm glad we beat the one. I truly don't think that there's anything we can do from here. God. This is me, your homeboy, Sticky Penis. You know, we used to play golf together. Russ was there. Dear God. Please don't make me do this. Alright, I'm downloading 2.0. Oh, peace out, Russ. I'm downloading 2.0 if I'm gonna see if, that works. If we can just, like, slam this in. And, like, force it to work. It's got 5 minutes, so we have time to... So we've got, like, 5 minutes, might be a good time to let it end. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, this probably would be a good time to call it a stream, just so we, you know, have enough stream for a sec. Oh, I never did answer that. My main and PlayStation Battle Royale. You know, I remember that, Dart from Legend of Dragoon was planned for it. I really would have liked to play as Dart. But with the ones there, maybe Spike. Or, you know, given how, when the game came out, it probably would have been Raiden. This is actually horrifying that we are just completely trapped in this one little section. This is what what the hell is this? I should play Sly one day. Like, this is just purgatory. Imagine, like, for the rest of eternity, you're stuck in a circular room with, like, a monk. Is this a mouse or a monkey? It's a mouse. You're stuck with a magnet mouse. That thing. A pit of acid. Resetting the game isn't, like, we've hit this before. And if you go too far into this hallway, like, that's just the end. Like, this sliver of hallway and that room is like the rest of eternity for you, if you want to live. Wait, no! Wait, what? We got through it! What the fuck changed? Oh my god. Is this whole, like, this is the rest of the stream. Now we're just, like, literally walking in a fucking minefield. This rocks! Please tell me that the rest of the game is gonna do this shit. I want to keep experiencing this. Oh god. Here we go. I am gonna see if 2.0 works better, just because I don't think a whole stream of this again would be very fun. If I can get this to just flat out work, so much the better. But for now, I am having a bit of a fun time just, like, trying to see, like, push the limits of what should be possible. I gotta say, I'm getting a bit of a kick out of it. I've died. I never liked this section either. I think you can... Oh, that's still rising. Yeah, you can skip a bit of it like that. Yeah, I'm trying not to miss the gems. It says it's pretty obvious in the middle of this one. So I'm gonna take its word for it. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me from playing Sly on an emulator. I've just never gotten around to it. I think Ratchet had issues with emulation, Ratchet and Clank. But I think Sly Cooper emulates just fine. I had a friend who, like, well, I still do, he's still my friend. I have a friend that swears by Sly and has since we were, what, little babs. But I've never once tried it, and he's the only one I know who has. Heard good things about the trilogy, at least. There you go. Okay. We did it. Now what fresh hell does this game still have for us? In what new and exciting ways can we make this game stop working for us? Trying to think. Son of a bitch! Ah! What a way for it to freeze, too. With Crash like, here we go! And just like, that was him farting. Alright, 2.0 downloaded. Well, I did ask for it. Here, I'll ask. Oh, okay. Here, I've died. We'll be fine. Right? I'm surprised it didn't give me any guff during the acid section, honestly. Getting to the end of the acid section and then having it crash absolutely feels like something that the game would have pulled. Yeah, I'm guessing it needs a second. Like, to just...
I'll take it from here. Get back to the airship. Make sure its mooring ropes are secure.
Fuck! Come on! Oh, God. Alright, we have got to see if this works. Here, I'll drop another state. We'll save state in slot 2, so we don't have to worry about it. Let me see if just slotting 2.0 into this works, because now I think now we've hit the point where the constant crashing stopped being funny. I think I put that in there. Here, let's go to the game list. Fuck. Yeah, no, just kill that. Do I have to... I think I have to unpack this first. Hold up. We'll see if this works. In the meantime, we can play Family Guy, the video game. You want that? You want to watch Family Guy? This is sure taking its sweet time to unpack. Okay, let's... Scan for games, please. Well, shit, I don't know which one's 1.0 or 2.0 now. They both say 3 hours. One's slightly bigger, but I don't know which one's which. No, what am I talking about? Just go into properties. Alright, let's see if this works. No, the Yakuza 2 doesn't have the dub. That one's just in Japanese. I did have Yakuza 1, though. That one had a fun dub. I missed the dub when I fired up Yakuza 2. Alright, I'm in 2.0. Are these going to translate? No way. Shit, there's no way it's gonna let me do this, right? Yeah, Yakuza 2 just came to the West, like, pretty late. That was, like, 2008. Sure, man. Oh, the controls are all different again now. Controllers. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to go into game properties for this. Alright, well, it got me in here. I'm gonna have to redo all that, but I guess that means we can start out the stream with it next time. Yeah, and then Yang Ye came in and he was just like, hee hee, look at that, I earned Kiryu. No, let me just talk very normally into a microphone and sound like every YouTuber with one. I mean, haha, what? I didn't say anything. Well, I guess that's it. No. But yeah, I think now is as... Actually, no. No, if I use the save state, it's gonna pull up all the old broken shit. If anything, I think I should make a new state. Yeah, we'll just say it, yeah. Oh, I don't give a goddamn shit about a Persona 4 remake after what they did to Reload. No thanks. Yeah, Atlas, just bring out Persona 6. You don't have to keep ruining your old games. Make a save state 3 and try 1 and 2. Alright. Well, I did just save 1, so let's try firing up save state 2. Oh, no, it didn't bring the states over. I'm looking at the save states, they're not here. No, alright, so that wouldn't have worked. Alright, so no matter what, we're gonna have to start over. So, yeah, I think now is a good time to call it a stream, so this way we still have, you know, actually enough to do for a second stream, because otherwise I'm gonna have to finish the rest of the game in one glorious run. And there's still, like, probably, like, another 90 minutes, 2 hours of game left. So I think saving this for, probably, like, a Saturday stream, yeah? But, man, what an experience! Yeah, we're now playing, this is, We were fighting Zanza in that one, and this one, this is the world we wished without God. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you all had as good of a time as I did. Love this game so much. We're gonna beat this game 100%, and I'm finally gonna get to see that special cutscene that I've never seen. I've always saved it thinking that I'm gonna beat this game 100% once. But, yeah. So, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to see you on Saturday. And remember, next week we are starting with Let's Stream Dragon Quest III HD 2D. And you know, it got a big update recently. So, every strategy that I've been studying for the last half a year doesn't work anymore because Wildside is not this... Or Pylon is, like, not as busted of a skill as it used to be, so now it'll be, like, I'm truly discovering the game with you all anew. So, that'll be fun. So yeah, that'll be that. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you guys on Saturday. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the week, which will be, you know, tomorrow. So, take care of yourselves. Toodles!